At Supporting a Cause, we connect people to causes that matter. We travel across India to document stories about non-profit organizations that are making a difference. Through our stories, we hope to kindle a spirit of service in your hearts. To stay up to date, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit us at supportingacause.com. We are excited to feature a story of Swami Brahmanand Pratishthan, a non-profit organization in Navi Mumbai, Maharashtra, which has been working for past 3 decades for the upliftment of people with intellectual disabilities, enhancing quality of their life with special education and skills development. In this diverse and beautiful world, there are a group of children who suffer from genetic disorder that interferes with the brain and nervous system development. We term them as people with intellectual disabilities. They usually have a low IQ of less than 70. It is neither a contagious disease nor any type of mental illness like depression. However, there are limitations in their ability to conduct normal daily activities. Due to lack of adaptive skills, they need more time and effort in learning. They suffer from delayed mental, social, and emotional development. Sometimes, people with intellectual disability may have associated challenges like autism, cerebral palsy, low vision, hearing loss, speech impairment, and locomotor impairment. Other than these, they may also suffer from some physical disabilities and may have difficulties in movement. Epilepsy or seizures are also a common feature for them, resulting in some involuntary repeated movements. It is estimated that 7% of children need special education and have some form of intellectual disability. People with intellectual disabilities suffer most from neglect and stigma, coupled with limited access to medical, educational, and support services. They are more vulnerable and need to be accepted and protected by the family and society. Being God's creation, they also have latent talent in them, which, if tapped correctly with adequate training and support, they very much can live meaningful, satisfying, and productive lives within their communities. As rightly said by an Olympian, you are not disabled by the disabilities you have. You are able by the abilities you have. Swami Brahmanand Pratishthan is a non-profit organization and is working towards upliftment of people with intellectual disabilities by making them self-reliant with special education and individualized help. They started their journey in the year 1989 with 3 students and a rented premise. The organization now has its own school buildings and over 170 students. Swami Brahmanand operates 3 units. These are Disha Special School, Falguni Vocational Center. Both of these operate from Navi Mumbai, wherein there are 130 students, and Seabird Special School at Uran in the rural area of Raigad district of Maharashtra, which has over 40 students.
Swami Brahmanand Pratishthan has been my dream. I always wanted a school which would impart quality education to our children, because they are special. They don't know what we are going to give them, and it is we who have to decide what they should get.
The way our children learn is also quite unique. The reason this is called special education is because whatever we teach, they don't just see and learn. They need to be taught in a very systematic manner. We need to use various techniques. First of all, we need to practically do a particular activity with a child when the child starts learning. For example, they are having a canteen activity today. So if we want to teach our children measurement, we don't rather show them the fractions. We don't show them that this is half, this is full. But we teach them through activities like this. You take a cup full of sabudana, or you take 2 mirchis. So this kind of education helps them a lot in their practical life. And every task whatever major task may be, has to be broken down into finer steps for them to learn and understand. This is a very practical approach we have. Audiovisual aids, we use a lot of outdoor visits, we expose them to a lot of activities in the community. More than the curricular activities, our children learn through the extracurricular activities. Sports, dance, drama, music helps them to express themselves.
Educating individuals with intellectual disabilities requires awareness and much patience. Swami Brahmanand works towards enhancing future quality of life by promoting skills acquisition which will enable them to live, function, and participate in the community. Activities of daily living are crucial for children with special needs. The teachers are trained to give more time and practice and follow a need-based curriculum focusing on activities in the context of daily life. This organization trains and taps individual talents by introducing a variety of initiatives which helps children with special needs to become physically, psychologically, and socially independent by working towards specific goals. Swami Brahmanand also conducts weekly sports training for select students. Many of their students regularly participate in a variety of sports events and have also won a lot of medals, including medals at the Special Olympics, which has brought honor to our country and to this school. The annual day event of the organization is a special event. It is celebrated with lots of enthusiasm and vigor. Performing on stage gives them courage to face society with confidence and also helps their self-esteem. In the year 2010, Swayam, a self-help group of 15 parents and students was started under Swami Brahmanand Parents Association. Under this Swayam initiative, the parents and adult students with intellectual disability engage in making a variety of spices and grinding of wheat flour. Exhibitions are held regularly by parents at various venues to sell these products.
तो 9 ये जो हम लोग ने स्टार्ट किया स्वयं ग्रुप वो 9 साल हो गए। साथ में लेते हैं उनको, जैसे कि पैकिंग करने का है, लेबल लगाने का है, वजन करने का है और आटा चक्की चालू कैसे करने का, आटा सब पीसने का वो सिखाते हैं। ये बच्चे कभी झूठ नहीं बोलते, कभी भी झूठ लेकिन बोलेंगे नहीं इसको ऐसा बताना है, ऐसा नहीं, कभी भी झूठ नहीं बोलेंगे। और हम लोग भी उसके बाद सीखे हैं। बच्चे गाने भी नहीं देते, गा के सुनते हैं गाने लेकिन बताते नहीं।
These children have taught me many things. First is control over your anger, patience, how you can be of help to others, because when you see the children helping each other, it is for us to learn, and they never keep anger in their minds. For me, they are like yogis.
Our children have very unique quality, I must say. They give unconditional love. They don't see what you are, what you have, what you don't have, and they even don't know that they have something missing in them. I don't feel the need to go to any temple to worship God because I live amongst many of them. And what our society needs to learn is to accept them as they are, not to expect from them what they expect from every other child, but accept them as a human being, as a contributing member of this society, and give them the same place that every child deserves. Our children do not get jobs outside because very few employers can understand the mood swings of our children, and very few people have the patience to sit and teach them the way they can learn.
See, we are talking about mainstreaming today and inclusion because they are also part of the society. But if this has to happen, we have to become sensitive towards the needs of the children with special needs. We have to become aware and we have to accept them. So let's all do our best and make them a part of the world that we all live in. I learn also when you get, you learn to give, and when you give, you get. Now we need some other service for our children who have been with us from the age of 3 and now they are 30, 35 and even some of them even over that, and parents are getting older. So I felt that we should have a residential home and a well-equipped vocational training center with sheltered training facilities where children cannot go out to work in the open. Then we have got a plot. We have named this project Brahmagiri, and very soon the work on this project will be starting.
Swami Brahmanand Pratishthan has always considered them as special, not because they are perceived with the filter of disability, but they have unique talents and abilities which needs to be recognized and developed. They need to be accepted as our special children. We salute the love, courage, patience and dedication of the entire team of Swami Brahmanand, who are tirelessly working to improve the lives of these deserving citizens.